just like to add the level of impact that business angel invested companies have on an economy, because I think this is stated but perhaps not understood. As few as 4% of startups in any environment are likely to attract angel type investment. But it's believed that in 10 years' time, those 4% will contribute 50% of all new jobs created in that period of time. So whilst we're dealing with a very small percentage of companies, their economic impact is very, very significant. And it is essential, therefore, that these few small high-growth companies are identified and funded in an appropriate, smart way. I think on the concentration of location of investment, this is common in developed markets such as the United States to see venture capital concentrated in 3 centers fundamentally. So venture capital tends to be concentrated. In the United Kingdom, 78% of venture goes into London. The great advantage of business angel investing is it tends to be much more evenly distributed. So in America, in the UK, and elsewhere, you'll find business angels like to invest locally. So the advantage of promoting business angel activity is you get to keep the entrepreneurs and the businesses in the regions and locally and within the country. Collecting data doesn't sound terribly exciting, but I will set out why I think it's a vital first step on what is actually quite a long journey developing an ecosystem. And in this regard, I think the European Commission, the Finance Ministry, etc., I would congratulate them based on my experience internationally for actually doing this report. And because so many other countries I go to just jump into let's create lots of business angels without actually understanding what the angels do or whether they're necessary. So like so many other things in an economy, we want to have a balanced system. We want to try and balance the demand for funding and the supply of funding. So what we've seen in other environments is you stimulate the supply of capital. You make it interesting through tax incentives or other things to be a business angel, and a lot of money goes into the market, but it's dumb money, and what happens is that it cannot find good quality deals, bad deals are done, and actually being an angel and being an entrepreneur becomes somewhat discredited for a while. On the other side, if you have incubators and accelerators producing entrepreneurs with great ideas, but they then find they have no funding, then they become disillusioned and there becomes a disillusionment about being an entrepreneur. Why bother if there's no funding? So it's very important that we bring both sides together at the same time and grow them the same way, but not overstimulate either side. That's what we hope to achieve with this data collection.